Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm your host, Joe Panther III, and man, today is going to be an interesting episode. I have a gentleman that matches the name of the podcast. He's a great guy. We will be having him back in the room soon. And this is another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm your host, Joe Panther III. And today, this is an interesting episode. It's like a Dudiverse. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the dude. Welcome, brother. Welcome.
What's going on, dudes? How we doing?
Yeah. What's up, dude? It's
all right.
A dude kind of episode today, man. What's up, brother? So, dude.
Well, from one dude to another.
Yes, I need that. I love that
super
shirt.
Excited to be here.
I need that shirt, bro. That's like a hot commodity right now for me because I'm a dude and you're a dude because we're all dudes, you know. So, dude,
hey,
what made you?
Yeah, dude. He's the
copyright. No. So, like, what made you start? What made you join this crazy world of professional wrestling?
The dude was always a huge fan of professional wrestling ever since he was a little dude, you know. And I don't know, my journey's just been kind of wild. I just kind of found my way into it, and now that I'm here, I just can't imagine myself out of it. It's kind of a short answer, but realistically, like, I just thought, like, hey, I could do that. And then I let it simmer, and I was like, no, I think I could do that. So then I looked up my local, wrestling schools around here, and I found Backbreakers Training Center, and it was around COVID time, so I just kind of hung out there, and they let me train. So yeah, I hung out there, started training, and now here I am. Yeah.
So who is the dudes, like some of the people that you got that really got you into this world of wrestling? Like who are some of your inspirations?
Oh, it's a great question. To be honest, I was always inspired by my mother, Mama Dude. Hi, Mom, if you're watching. I know you are. But anyways, yeah, I was always inspired by my mom. She's like one of the hardest working people I've ever known. So like, I just never like kind of like took a shot on myself. So I was like, hey, I kind of want to do this. So I kind of always thought of her when things got tough. I was like, yeah, what would Mama do, dude? What would Mama do? Well, say that 5 times.
Mama do.
And then, yeah, so I would think, Mama do would stick with it. So the dude stuck with it, and here I am.
Awesome. So when you're like going to show, dude, like, what do you like? How do you prep for a show? Do you have to like really psych yourself up like a day before, or do you have like go to like words or something you say to yourself to get yourself excited to like know that this is going to be one of the best shows you've ever done?
Well, for anyone who's seen a dude match, they know the dude enjoys a little good luck gummy, a little snack before the match, get the tummy nice and right. The dude usually picks some gummies because, nothing tastes better than a nice, gummy on a nice hot day. But the dude will kind of get his mind right, maybe zone out a bit, catching the scenery. This is really weird of the dude, but if the dude likes like a scene, if the dude likes the sun a certain way, like he'll stare at it for a few minutes, let his brain kind of wander off, let it do its thing. So try not to overthink and just kind of keep it simple. Anything can happen on a show day, so I go in with the mindset that whatever you plan on doing, you might as well just toss it out because anything can happen. So I don't really go in with a game plan. I keep my mind nice and sharp by keeping it completely empty of nothing else but good vibes and motivation. So yeah, dude just kind of hangs low, chills off to the side, and oh, he helps set up the rings too. You always have to do your dues. You know what I'm saying? If you're a new wrestler into the business, always help out the people that put on the shows, because you know what? They're just as stressed out as anybody there, and anything to help, takes a little bit off of their plate. So the dude tries to help out as much as possible, and that also keeps his brain off of stuff, so he's not overthinking stuff. So yeah, the dude likes to keep his mind off of things, and he likes to keep active. Yeah, that's my
So,
answer.
what is your
Good one. Yeah,
favorite
thanks.
food to eat, but like after a show, man? Like right after the show, what's your favorite go-to food? What's like your favorite place?
Um, right after the match, the dude likes to enjoy another good luck gummy, because you just had a nice little match, regardless of the outcome. As long as the dude tries his best, that's all he can ask for. So I enjoy a nice little dude gummy afterwards, calm myself down, maybe let my mind wander again, and then a favorite place is Wawa. The dude loves him some
Ooh,
Wawa.
loves
Oh
Wawa.
yeah.
This
Just
dude
think,
loves
oh
Wawa
yeah.
too. I love the BLT on
Oh,
the
the dude.
hero. Oh,
Oh, I like the Mac. I like the Mac bowls. Like I go in, I don't get the same thing ever. I always switch it up, and I never know what I'm getting. Even when I'm ordering, I just pick sometimes.
mm, yeah. So do you have to like prep with your opponent before the show, or do you just know it automatically that you're gonna have like this certain mindset for the match? Or is there like always a prep for you?
Um, no, yeah, there's definitely a prep. Like the dude definitely like knows who he's going against. He might not know everything about his opponent, but he does try to keep up on them. And yeah, I feel like once you kind of get in there and get a feel for your opponent, it's like a dance. It's like it's go time. So once you kind of I there is some preparation outside of the ring. Of course, the dude's always training, so whatever can be thrown at him in the ring, he tries to get prepared for. But it's really hard to just I don't like to go in overthinking it, having a whole bunch of ideas of what I want to do, because then like I said, I tend to overthink it, and it just like I probably won't even do half of what I want to do. So the dude just tries to keep it simple, just go in there, feel out the other opponent, see how we flow, see what we could do, and see if we can make some magic happen. And usually, we make some magic happen. Yeah.
That is the most important part, dude. Like, you're doing this for the kids and stuff like that in the crowd. Like, do you ever think back to like when you see these kids at the show coming up to you and they're high fiving you and talking to you? Do you ever think like, wow, that was me one point and now I'm the guy in the ring?
All the time. All the time. The dude is super, super grateful, and he knows like it would be nobody without the fans, and wrestling would be nothing without the fans, because the fans are what make wrestling. What we do in the ring is all for what we want, the fans' reaction. We want the fans to be invested. So the dude's always grateful and always appreciative of all of his fans, and he can't thank them enough for always supporting him and his friends and coming out to all of the shows. And even if they can't, just supporting and sending a like or maybe a share, those help more than people think. So the dude, and it's so crazy to think like when a little kid comes up to me, like at one time, yeah, I was in their shoes. So I always try to make time out of my day to say hi and thank all the fans that come out. So yeah, dude's super grateful for his fans. So thank you everyone that's always supported the dude. Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So in like when like if the fans want to buy anything of yours, like merch, where can they find it?
The dude is super bad with his merch. He is currently working on it. The best place to get it right now is pretty much at the shows, but the dude doesn't have any right now. We're currently working on it right now. The dude's not the best when it comes to logistics and the business side of things. I tend to give things out more than I sell them. So yeah, dude, dude doesn't make a lot
I
of
totally
money
need to
on
get
that end.
the dude shirt. I need to get one because the name.
Yeah, dude's slacking on them. Dude's run out of the headbands too, because he just always seems to just love giving them away. I just can't help it. But
Because he
yeah,
looks
no,
cool
I'm
on people.
working on my merch.
Tie-dye is
I'm,
fun. It's funny. I went to the Smash Master show in at Smash Master show in at the Voodoo Brewery, and one of your wrestling buddies, he was wearing your shirt, and I was like, wait a second. And I saw his shirt, and he's like, oh no, this is my buddy. And I was like, ah. Yeah, I forgot his name, but he was wearing your shirt, and I was like, oh man. And then I heard about you. I was like, oh my god, that's actually a wrestler. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I get a lot of dude love. I get a lot of comparisons to dude love, and the dude's definitely a big fan of dude love. So yeah.
Before we go, dude, if there was any kids that wanted to get into the business, what kind of advice would you give them?
I would say if you really want to get into the business, make sure you really want to get into the business, because it's gonna take a lot of your time. It's gonna take a lot from you. But with that being said, everything that you give, it gives back about 3 million times. So just be prepared to sacrifice, put in the work, and know it's not easy, and you do have to put in the work. But no, the rewards are just mind blowing. Everyone always, they can't put into words on like the adrenaline, and when just being out there, and just when they cheer your name. Like, so if you're interested, just keep working hard, just get a good work ethic, and keep keep being you, and just keep grinding, and just know that you want to do it, because it's truly a grind. And I'm not even in WWE. I'm still grinding. So just be prepared for the work, because it's rough, but it's fun at the same time, and the rewards are definitely worth it.
Awesome, dude. From this dude to that, to you the dude. I would like to thank you for coming on Dudes at Ringside podcast. It really means a lot to have a fellow dude and finally get the guy that we have. I have the fun same name. Well, I'm Joe Panther the Third. Your turn.
Oh, I'm the dude. Yeah.
And we will catch you in the next one.